Please subscribe, like, share, comment. Question. Name the exoplanet which is similar like Venus located 39 light-years from Earth may have atmosphere with oxygen. Answer. GJ1132b. Explanation. A Venus-like exoplanet GJ1132b, located 39 light-years from Earth may have atmosphere with oxygen but not life, even though it is being baked to a temperature of around 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Question. Which country has signed a short-term route agreement with India to allow transport of petroleum goods from Assam to Tripura through the country? Answer. Bangladesh. Explanation. India-Bangladesh signed a short-term route agreement to allow transport of petroleum goods from Assam to Tripura through Bangladesh due to the heavy monsoon damaged roads and made the transportation between the two states difficult. Question. Which government has launched the country's first comprehensive crime criminal tracking network system on the eve of the 70th Independence Day? Answer. Maharashtra. Explanation. Maharashtra government has launched the country's first comprehensive crime criminal tracking network system CCTNS, on the eve of the 70th Independence Day in Mumbai. Question. In order to safeguard the heritage of Indian film, the National Film Archive of India has acquired which film from the Cinémathèque Française, France? Answer. Bilwam Mangal. Explanation. The National Film Archive of India (NFI) has acquired surviving footage of the Indian silent film Bilwam Mangal, 1919, from the Cinémathèque Française, France. This acquisition is considered an important for NFI at a juncture when they are in the process of implementing prestigious national film heritage mission to safeguard country's cinematic heritage. Question. Which Indian private bank ranked the first position among global banks on key return ratios, namely return on equity and return on assets? Answer. HDFC Bank. Explanation. Leading Indian private banks namely HDFC Bank, Axis Bank and ICICI Bank along with their Chinese peers China Construction Bank Corp., CCB, Industrial and Commercial Bank of China, ICBC, and Agricultural Bank of China, ABC, occupy the top 6 slots among global banks on key return ratios, namely return on equity, ROE, and return on assets, ROA. Question. Which India's leading private bank has launched a payment service using smartphone keyboard named iMobile Smart Keys to make mobile payments easier? Answer. ICICI Bank. Explanation. India's largest private sector lender ICICI Bank has launched a payment service using a smartphone keyboard named iMobile Smart Keys to make mobile payments easier. Question. Which of the following Indian company is listed in the Fortune Change the World 2016 for the good and having a positive social impact through their activities? Answer. Cipla. Explanation. India's pharmaceutical giant Cipla Limited and consumer goods conglomerate Godrej have been recognized by Fortune magazine in a list of global firms changing the world for the good and having a positive social impact through their activities. Question. Who has been inducted into the Texas Women's Hall of Fame for making significant contribution for the benefit of the Texas state? Answer. Dr. Renukater. Explanation. India-based American woman academic Dr. Renukater is to be inducted into the Texas Women's Hall of Fame for making significant contribution for the benefit of the Texas state. Question. Who has taken over the additional charge of High Commissioner of India to the Republic of Kiribati? Answer. Vishwas Vidhu Sapkal. Explanation. Vishwas Vidhu Sapkal, Officer of Indian Foreign Service, 1998 batch, presently High Commissioner of India to the Republic of Fiji, has been concurrently accredited as the High Commissioner of India to the Republic of Kiribati, with residence in Suva, Fiji. He is expected to take up his assignment shortly. Question. The Cyberabad East and West Commissionerates has launched a mobile phone application called _ as a part of responsive policing. Answer. Hawkeye. Explanation. Hawkeye app has features like woman safety while on travel, SOS button, instant notifications on traffic updates, traffic congestions, diversions, alternate routes. Besides, general and crime alerts will be sent to all registered users for accessing help in case of emergency. Question. In which place, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports as well as Government of Uttar Pradesh, organized the National Convention of Gram Pradhans? Answer. Allahabad. Explanation. The convention aims to rally Gram Pradhans of 1,651 villages in 52 districts and 5 states situated along the banks of the river Ganga. Question. Which government approved a new debt relief scheme for low-income and poor people who face the threat of revenue recovery proceedings? Answer. Kerala. Explanation. This debt relief is for those who availed loans from the State Housing Board, Scheduled Caste, and Scheduled Tribe Backward Welfare Corporation, State Women's Development Corporation, the Kerala State Handicapped Persons Welfare Corporation, and Revenue Departments. Question. Which commission have approved the wage hike along with the hike in market development assistance? Answer. Khadi and Village Industries Commission. Explanation. The KVIC has informed that spinners will now earn 5.50 rupees instead of 4 rupees per hank with an additional 10% market development assistance. Question. Who has been inaugurated the Animal Birth Control Center at Kadarpuram, Uttarakhand? Answer. Maneka Gandhi. Explanation. The Union Woman and Child Development Minister Maneka Gandhi inaugurated the Animal Birth Control Center at Kadarpuram, Uttarakhand. The center was developed at a cost of about 1.5 crore. Question. In which place, India is positioned in the fixed broadband adoption ranking among the Asia-Pacific region? Answer. 39. Explanation. India ranks a low 39th in terms of fixed broadband adoption among Asia-Pacific countries, with just 1.3% of its citizens subscribing to such a service in 2015. Question. What is the name of internet-based trading platform by which Andhra Bank government jointly with Kotak BNP Paribas Financial Services? Answer. Trade. Explanation. Andhra Bank government jointly with Kotak BNP Paribas Financial Services has launched a 3-in-1 online investment and trading platform christened Trade, which integrates savings and demat accounts with online trading. Question. Which date is celebrated as Sadbhavana Diwas each year all over the India to commemorate the birth anniversary of the former Prime Minister of India named Rajiv Gandhi? Answer. August 20th. Explanation. The Sadbhavana means having good feelings for others. Diwas or Harmony Day is celebrated to bestow the good feelings for others was the only mission of the government of Rajiv Gandhi. Question. Which international cricket umpire died at the age of 71 at a South Kolkata hospital after battling cancer? Answer. Subrata Banerjee. Explanation. Bengal's leading international cricket umpire Subrata Banerjee died at the age of 71 at a South Kolkata hospital after battling cancer. Question. Which company has recently launched virtual reality headset called Project Alloy? Answer. Intel. Explanation. Intel has unveiled a virtual reality headset to take on Oculus, HTC and Microsoft. This headset, called Project Alloy, will offer mixed reality bridging the gap between VR headsets such as the Oculus Rift and AR headsets such as the Microsoft HoloLens, which projects holographic data onto the wearer's field of vision. Question. Which is incorrect statement related to the U.S. researchers' approaches on Zika virus? Answer. Zika virus is not similar to the Alzheimer's disease. Explanation. According to a study published in the journal Cell Stem Cell, U.S. researchers have found evidence that a certain kind of brain cell present in newborns that remains in some amounts in adulthood can be susceptible to Zika infection. Question. Who has been reappointed as the chairman of telecom giant Bharti Airtel for another 5-year, with effect from October 1, 2016? Answer. Sunil Mittal. Explanation. Sunil Bharti Mittal is an Indian entrepreneur, philanthropist and the founder and chairman of Bharti Enterprises, which has diversified interests in telecom, insurance, real estate, hospitality, agri and food besides other ventures. Question. What is the name of Chinese e-commerce giant Alibaba Group launched a book donation drive? Answer. Mission Million Books. Explanation. The drive is carried out in association with Crossword and Ratnamani Charitable Trust. Alibaba Group will also donate over 50,000 books to the campaign, and Alibaba.com and mobile browser UC Web will be online marketing support platform. Question. The government has selected 4 investment banks namely Nomura, SBI Caps, ICICI Securities and IDB Capital for the proposed share sale and underscore. Answer. HUDCO. Explanation. Department of Investment and Public Asset Management, DIPAM, the nodal agency under the Finance Ministry that coordinates government disinvestment program has selected these 4 investment banks for the proposed share sale in HUDCO. Question. Who has been accredited as India's new ambassador to Georgia with residence in Yerevan, Armenia? Answer. Yogeshwar Sangwan. Explanation. Georgia is a country in the Caucasus region of Eurasia. Located at the crossroads of Western Asia and Eastern Europe, it is bounded to the west by the Black Sea, to the north by Russia, to the south by Turkey and Armenia, and to the southeast by Azerbaijan. Question. Which council has awarded S.K. Sharma, chairman and managing director of Bharat Electronics Limited as the most enterprising CEO in electronics sector? Answer. Indo-Global Business Council. Explanation. New Delhi-based Indo-Global Business Council, IGBC, a policy think tank has awarded S.K. Sharma, chairman and managing director of Bharat Electronics Limited as the most enterprising CEO in electronics sector. Question. Which day is observed on August 20, 2016? Answer. World Mosquito Day. Explanation. World Mosquito Day, observed annually on 20th of August, is a commemoration of British doctor Sir Ronald Ross's discovery in 1897 that female mosquitoes transmit malaria between humans. Question. In which city, the two-day meeting of the BRICS Women's Parliamentarian Forum was initiated? Answer. Jaipur. Explanation. The two-day meeting of the BRICS Women's Parliamentarian Forum was begun in Jaipur on August 20, in which 42 delegates from member countries participated. Question. Who has been launched various projects on the bank of Ganga worth Rs. 560 crore under Namami Gange program at Ganga Barrage in Kanpur? Answer. Uma Bharti. Explanation. Union Minister for Water Resources, River Development and Ganga Rejuvenation Sushri Uma Bharti launched various projects on the bank of Ganga worth Rs. 560 crore under Namami Gange program at Ganga Barrage in Kanpur. Question. By which card, Delhi Transport Corporation, DTC, is launched a service in which commuters will be able to pay bus fares? Answer. Metro Smart Card. Explanation. With this service, commuters will be required to swipe their Metro Smart Card at the time of boarding buses through e-ticketing machines, (ETM), to be installed inside the DTC buses. Question: which government's police-launched DNA index system, DIS, that allows generation of DNA profiles from live samples like saliva and bloodstains to establish a proactive policing model in the country? Answer: Andhra Pradesh. Explanation: this is the first of its kind initiative by the state. The model was launched on pilot basis to test the efficacy of the DIS, to generate DNA profiles of a batch of convicts and suspects involved in various crimes. Question: which eminent Mexican writer has died in a car accident in the central state of Querétaro? Answer: Ignacio Padilla. Explanation: Padilla is a leading member of the crack movement that sought to help the country's actor find a voice beyond magical realism. Question: what is the name of the species discovered by the scientists in the northern Bay of Bengal region along the West Bengal coast? Answer: Gymnotrax indicus. Explanation: scientists have discovered Gymnotrax indicus, a new species of eel, a snake-like fish, in the northern Bay of Bengal region along the West Bengal coast. Question: which statement is incorrect with respect to the Tyrannosaurus rex fossil with complete skull discoveries? Answer: the skull containing package weighing about 500 pounds. Explanation: in a major finding, scientists have discovered a Tyrannosaurus rex fossil, including a very complete skull, vertebrae, ribs, hips and jawbones, which they estimate to be about 20% of the dinosaur. Question: what is the name of small molecule that can regenerate tissue which is discovered by Chinese scientists? Answer: XMUMP1. Explanation: Chinese scientists have discovered a small molecule, XMUMP1, that can regenerate tissue. It can promote repair and regeneration in the liver, intestines and skin. Question: who became Canada's first woman House Leader who is well known for Waterloo MP? Answer: Bardish Chager. Explanation: as a first woman to hold the post in the Canada's history, Indo-Canadian Sikh MP Bardish Chager has been named as the new leader of the government in Canada's House of Commons. Question: who has been appointed as a new independent director by the Board of India Post Payment Banks, IPPB? Answer: R.S. City. Explanation: Board of India Post Payment Banks, IPPB, has appointed R.S. City, MD, ML, as its new independent director. Question: which Bollywood actress has appointed as a brand ambassador of Vistara? Answer: Deepika Padukone. Explanation: Vistara, whose 51% stake is owned by Tata Sons and the rest 49% by Singapore Airlines, did not disclose other details such as the contract period and fee that it would pay to the actress. Question: which Gurugram-based company's e-commerce website has shut down and resulted its 4,000-odd staff in jobless? Answer: Ask Me. Explanation: the reason behind closure of the internet giant is a severe cash crunch. While the AskMe.com portal still active but accepting none of the orders placed. Question: which national award-winning film has been selected for the renowned 40th Montreal World Film Festival? Answer: Sankachil. Explanation: director Gautam Ghosh's national award-winning film Sankachil, an Indo-Bangla joint production, has been selected for the renowned 40th Montreal World Film Festival. Question: which country's largest high-speed train maker has its first $63.4 million joint venture plant in India to repair? Answer: China. Explanation: China's largest high-speed train maker has its first $63.4 million joint venture plant in India to repair and manufacture railway locomotive engines has started operations. Question: which statement is correct, related to the India world's third biggest tech startup? Answer: this report relates to the Thought Arbitrage Research Institute. Explanation: according to a report made by Accenture, India is home to the third largest number of technology-driven startups in the world, following the US and the UK occupying the top two positions. Question: which country along with India signed an agreement that improve workplace-based vocational training in India's industrial clusters? Answer: Germany. Explanation: this provides a competitive edge to German industry and businesses in need to adapt elements of the German VET system to the Indian context to ensure that skill training in India is closely aligned with the requirements of industry. Question: which prominent journalist and publisher has passed away of heart failure at Washington Adventist Hospital in Tacoma Park, Maryland? Answer: George Curry. Explanation: prominent African-American journalist and publisher George Curry has passed away of heart failure at Washington Adventist Hospital in Tacoma Park, Maryland. Question: which Indian tennis player took sole possession of the WTA doubles #1 ranking after teaming up with Barbara Strykova to beat former partner Martina Hingis and Coco Gauff? Answer: Sania Mirza. Explanation: India's Sania Mirza took sole possession of the WTA doubles #1 ranking after teaming up with Barbara Strykova to beat former partner Martina Hingis and Coco Gauff 7-5, 6-4 in Sunday's Cincinnati final. Question: in which state of India, the International Kabaddi Federation, IKF, announced that the 2016 World Cup would be held? Answer: Gujarat. Explanation: the tournament is set to take place from 7 to 22 October. Gujarat will play host to 12 teams from around the world including India, USA, Canada, UK, Australia, Iran, Poland, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Korea, Japan, and Kenya. Question: who won a double to clinch the title in the MRF Formula 1600 category? Answer: Vikash Anand. Explanation: Chennai hailed Vikash Anand won a double to clinch the title in the MRF Formula 1600 category in the ticket for the Mazda Road to Indy shootout as the fifth and final round of the MRF MMSC from Xi Indian National Racing Championship concluded in Chennai. Question: in which species material, scientists have developed lasers that were grown in bacteria for the first time? Answer: jellyfish proteins. Explanation: these lasers have the potential to be far more efficient and compact than conventional ones and could open up research avenues in quantum physics and optical computing, researchers said. Question: who has been appointed as non-executive part-time chairman of Mumbai-based Yes Bank? Answer: Ashok Chawla. Explanation: former head of the Competition Commission of India, CCI, Ashok Chawla has been named as the non-executive part-time chairman of Mumbai-based Yes Bank. Question: which Indian Olympic Association (IOA) president was awarded the Olympic Order for his outstanding services to the Olympic movement? Answer: N. Ramachandran. Explanation: Narayana Ramachandran is an Indian squash administrator who serves as current president of WSF, World Squash Federation. He was elected on 2008, succeeding Jahangir Khan. Question: which Indian actor has been chosen for the famous French honor of Chevalier Award? Answer: Kamal Hassan. Explanation: actor Kamal Hassan has been chosen for the famous French honor of Chevalier Award. Kamal Hassan has been appointed Chevalier de l'Ordre des Arts et Lettres, Knight in the National Order Arts and Letters, by the Minister of Culture and Communication, France. Question. Which statement is incorrect related to the Bloom Energy for fuel cell power generation in recent news? Answer. Sale limited signed with California-based Bloom Energy. Explanation. India's largest state-owned natural gas processing and distribution company GAIL Limited signed a Memorandum of Understanding with California-based Bloom Energy for developing natural gas-based fuel cell power generation. Question. State-run PSU Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited, along with which company signed to provide telecom and IT solutions for big businesses? Answer. Microsoft. Explanation. The will pave the way to meet the demand challenges in IT and cloud services, and audio, video needs of the BSNL's enterprise customers including government organizations. Question. Which port has signed an agreement with State Bank of India and Development Bank of Singapore for external commercial borrowing to the tune of $400 million? Answer. Jawaharlal Nehru Port. Explanation. Mumbai-based container port, Jawaharlal Nehru Port has signed an agreement with State Bank of India and Development Bank of Singapore for external commercial borrowing to the tune of $400 million under external commercial borrowings. Question. In which state of India, child sex ratio drops to a whopping 800 of 1,000? Study conducted by Registrar General and Census Commissioner of India? Answer. Uttarakhand. Explanation. In India, the child sex ratio is defined as the number of females per 1,000 males in the age group 0 to 6 years in a human population. Question. The world's largest bloc of Muslim countries, Organization of Islamic Cooperation, have expressed concern over alleged human rights violations in Answer. Kashmir. Explanation. The ILC's Secretary-General Iyad Madani said at a news conference in Islamabad that the situation in Kashmir was worsening and prevailing on the international community to act. Question. Which date is observed as International Day for the Remembrance of the Slave Trade and its Abolition by UNESCO? Answer. August 23. Explanation. International Day for the Remembrance of the Slave Trade and its Abolition, August 23 of each year, the day designated by UNESCO to memorialize the transatlantic slave trade. Question. Who is the author for the book called The Ocean of Churn, How the Indian Ocean Shaped Human History? Answer. Sanjeev Sanyal. Explanation. The book authored by Sanjeev Sanyal has recounted the history of the Indian Ocean, which stretches across East Africa, the Middle East and the Indian subcontinent to Southeast Asia and Australia. Question. Which veteran journalist and former editor of Malayalam daily Mathrubhumi died at a private hospital in Kochi following a brief illness? Answer. K.K. Sridharan Nair. Explanation. He started his career in journalism as a sub-editor in Mathrubhumi in 1953. Nair had an illustrious career in various capacities including chief sub-editor, news editor, and deputy editor. Question. Which statement is incorrect related to toxic gas leakage at Bangladesh fertilizer unit? Answer. DP8 is one of a series of water-insoluble ammonium phosphate salts. Explanation. About 250 people, including children, have fallen sick and hundreds of residents have been evacuated from their homes after a toxic gas leak from a fertilizer unit in Bangladesh's port city of Chittagong. DP8 is a full form of the ammonium phosphate. Question. What is the name of unmanned submersible SAT's record at the Mariana Trench in the West Pacific? Answer. Duan. Explanation. China's unmanned submersible underwater drones vehicles which can operate underwater without a human, has dived to a depth of 10,767 meters at the world's deepest ocean point. Question: who has been resigned from the Catholic Syrian Bank as a managing director and chief executive within a year after taking over the posts? Answer: Anand Krishnamurthy. Explanation: before taking over in July 2015, Krishnamurthy had been associated with the bank for the past 1 year and was previously responsible for corporate banking, SME business, and integrated treasury operations as head of wholesale banking and treasury. Question: which renowned scientist is appointed as new vice-chancellor of Homeopathy National Institute? Answer: P.D. Gupta. Explanation: eminent scientist P.D. Gupta was appointed as Vice-Chancellor of Mumbai-based Homeopathy National Institute, HBNI. He has been appointed to the post for 5 years by Department of Personnel and Training. Question: how many sportspersons would get Rajiv Gandhi Ratna Award from the Sports Ministry? Answer: 4. Explanation: the Sports Ministry announced that Rio Olympics medalists shuttler PV Sandhu and wrestler Sakshi Malik will receive the prestigious Rajiv Gandhi Ratna Award along with gymnast Deepika Padukone and shooter Jitu Rai on August 29, 2016. Question: which solution is unveiled by Airtel and Vodafone to use Aadhaar number for SIM activation? Answer: Akike. Explanation: Bharti Airtel and Vodafone has started rolling out Aadhaar-based Akike solution following the notification by the Department of Telecom, Government of India. Question: what is the rank of India, which is positioned among wealthiest nations in the world, report by Johannesburg-based The New World Wealth? Answer: 7th. Explanation: the W20, the 20 wealthiest countries in the world, report by Johannesburg-based The New World Wealth, India is ranked 7th among the wealthiest countries in the world in terms of private wealth held by individuals. Question: Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke to Afghanistan President Ashraf Ghani via video conferencing from New Delhi to inaugurate the renovated Store Palace in _ Answer: Kabul. Explanation: India and Afghanistan inaugurated the $300 million Friendship Dam in Herat. India also gifted Kabul a symbolic gift of democracy, its new parliament building in December last year. Question: which state along with Gujarat State Assembly passed the Goods and Service Tax (GST) Constitution Amendment Bill, becoming the 5th and 6th state to pass the bill respectively? Answer: Chhattisgarh. Explanation: the GST bill, which was passed recently by the centre, seen as single biggest tax reform in a long time, needs to be ratified by at least 15 state legislatures before the president can report the GST Council, which meant to adopt the new tax rate. Question: which government has enacted a stringent law called Protection of Internal Security Act to deal with the challenges of terrorism, insurgency, communalism and caste violence? Answer: Maharashtra. Explanation: MP's Maharashtra Protection of Internal Security Act, a new internal security act, envisaged by the state's police department, is expected to put this in black and white, thereby bridging the gap and plugging loopholes in the existing security arrangements. Question: in which place, the Indian Air Force is set to build new aerospace museum focusing to showcase and to create awareness in general public about India's rich aerospace heritage? Answer: New Delhi. Explanation: the Indian Air Force is set to build new aerospace museum in New Delhi, focusing to showcase and to create awareness in general public about India's rich aerospace heritage. Question: World Trauma Congress 2016 held in which city? Answer: New Delhi. Explanation. World Trauma Congress 2016 held in New Delhi, India from August 17 through 20, 2016. World Trauma Congress 2016 has been approved for 23.5 credit hours by Delhi Medical Council. Question. Which government along with Telangana government signed a Memorandum of Understanding for construction of 3 interstate irrigation projects? Answer. Maharashtra. Explanation. Telangana and Maharashtra agreed to build irrigation projects on the Godavari River, benefiting farmers from both the states. Question. The Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik approved startup policy to promote entrepreneurship for which sector people and society? Answer. Youths. Explanation. The Odisha State Cabinet headed by Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik approved the Odisha Startup Policy to promote entrepreneurship among youths. A startup capital infrastructure fund, up to Rs 25 crore, would be provided by the state government to the Department of MSME through budgetary provision. Question. In which train route, Indian Railways Minister Suresh Prabhu and Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu commissioned a new railway line? Answer. Nandyala and Ergantla. Explanation. Indian Railways Minister Suresh Prabhu and Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu commissioned a new railway line between Nandyala and Ergantla in the presence of Union Urban Development Minister M. Venkaiah Naidu. Question. Which bill is being approved by the Union Cabinet on August 24, 2016 to prohibit including sale and purchase of human embryo and gametes? Answer. Surrogacy and Regulation Bill, 2016. Explanation. The bill will regulate surrogacy in India by establishing National Surrogacy Board at the central level and state surrogacy boards in appropriate authorities in the state and union territories. Question. In which place, South India's first children court was inaugurated by Acting Chief Justice Ramesh Ranganathan? Answer. Hyderabad. Explanation. The child-friendly courtroom was jointly inaugurated at the Napoli Criminal Courts Complex in Hyderabad by Acting Chief Justice Ramesh Ranganathan of High Court of Judicature at Hyderabad and Director General of Telangana Police Anurag Sharma. Question. What is the name of the channel has launched by the Indian President Pranab Mukherjee at Raj Bhawan in Kolkata? Answer. Akashvani Maitri. Explanation. This channel launched from a state-of-the-art superpower transmitter of 1000 kW with the frequency of 594 kHz/505 meter installed at Chinchora, West Bengal. Question. Which Pune-based motorcycle finance firm has joined hands with India Post to facilitate purchase of vehicles in Karnataka? Answer. Bajaj Finance. Explanation. The Bajaj Finance Inc. and with India Post and also announced special arrangement that allows potential buyers to get information on various two-wheeler loan schemes. Question. Which Indian star entered the Forbes top 10 highest paid actress in the world? Answer. Deepika Padukone. Explanation. Forbes magazine ranked out the world's highest paid actresses and Hunger Games star Jennifer Lawrence has topped the list for the second time in a row. Indian star Deepika Padukone is also among the top 10 highest paid actresses in the world. Question. Which state Rajyaswari Healthcare Trust bagged Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, FIS Healthcare Excellence Award for 2016? Answer. Telangana. Explanation. The will be presented by Union Health Minister J.P. Nadda to Rajyaswari CEO Dr. M. Chandrasekhar at a function to be held in Delhi on August 31. Question. Which director has been selected for the Asian Filmmaker of the Year award at the Busan International Film Festival beginning October 6? Answer: Abbas Kiarostami. Explanation: Late Iranian director Abbas Kiarostami has been selected for the Asian Filmmaker of the Year award at the Busan International Film Festival beginning October 6. Question: Who has been conferred as the brand ambassador of the Beti Bachao, Beti Padao campaign in the Haryana state by Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar? Answer: Sakshi Malik. Explanation: Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar announced Sakshi Malik, India's bronze medalist at the Rio Olympics, as the brand ambassador of the Beti Bachao, Beti Padao campaign in the state. Question: Which global professional services company is set to acquire Australia-based security company Redcorp? Answer: Accenture. Explanation: The purchase will expand Accenture's security offerings and presence in the Asia-Pacific region. Further, it will to expand existing IM services and security also services capabilities along with other critical cyber defense services in the region. Question: What is the name of online library for persons with visual disabilities was launched by Ravi Shankar Prasad? Answer: Shugam Pustakal. Explanation: This is a step towards government's Digital India program, the online library that makes accessible content available to print-disabled people, which is available in various publications across diverse subjects and languages and multiple accessible formats. Question: Which language search engine is launched by the China for the first time would serve as unified portal? Answer: Tibetan. Explanation: The search engine named Yongtsen is the first search engine of Tibetan language on the world. Yongtsen means master or teacher in the Tibetan language. Question: What is the name of mobile app launched by Punjab Chief Minister Prakash Singh Badal for farmers? Answer: Kisan Suvia. Explanation: Punjab Chief Minister Prakash Singh Badal launched a mobile app, Kisan Suvia, Farmer Service, in the state. The app, developed by the Union Government's Agricultural Department, will provide basic information on weather updates, crop prices and expert advice. Question: Food Safety and Standard Act organized a function commemorate 10 years of the enactment on August 23, 2016 in which place? Answer: New Delhi. Explanation: India's food regulator FSI organized a function commemorate 10 years of the enactment of Food Safety and Standard Act, FSI Act, on August 23, 2016 in New Delhi. Question: Union Government has approved of the signing of Memorandum of Understanding between India and Underscore to establish cooperation in grassroots innovation? Answer: South Africa. Explanation: The Union Cabinet chaired by the Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi has been approved of the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding between India and South Africa to establish cooperation in grassroots innovation. Question: Former Governor of Bihar, West Bengal and Haryana has passed away on August 24, 2016 in New Delhi at the age of 96. Answer: A.R. Kidwai. Explanation: Former Governor of Bihar, West Bengal, and Haryana, A.R. Kidwai passed away on August 24, 2016 in New Delhi. He was 96. Question: Who has headed over a ceremony held at Krishi Bhawan, New Delhi for awarding certificates to the applicants of breed registration? Answer: Dr. Trilokan Mohapatra. Explanation: Dr. Trilokan Mohapatra, Secretary DARE and DG, ICAR chaired over a ceremony held at Krishi Bhawan, New Delhi for awarding certificates to the applicants of breed registration. Question: Salim Ali Bird Sanctuary located in which state? Answer: Goa. Explanation. Salim-Ali Bird Sanctuary is an estuarine mangrove habitat which is declared as a bird sanctuary and located on western tip of the island of Crow along the Mandovi River, Goa, in India. Question. Who ranked first position in the badminton rankings released recently by Badminton World Federation? Answer. Carolina Marin. Explanation. Carolina Marin remains the world #1 player, while Rio semi-finalist Lee Zhou moved to second spot. Nozomi Akihara of Japan moved to third spot despite the loss against PV Sandhu in the semi-finals. Yang Wang dropped to fourth place from second. Question. Who has been appointed as the chairman of a 5-member National Rifle Association of India Review Committee to probe the players dejected in the Rio Olympic? Answer. Abhinav Bindra. Explanation. India's Olympic gold medalist Abhinav Bindra has been named as the chairman of a 5-member National Rifle Association of India Review Committee to probe the shooters dejected show in the Rio Games. Question. Indian men's hockey team ranked which position in the world rankings released by International Hockey Federation? Answer. 6th. Explanation. Indian men's hockey team slipped one place to occupy 6th in the FIF rankings after their lustreless show in Rio Olympics, while their women hockey team surprisingly gained one position to be at 12th in the latest charts. Question. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs approved how many projects for expansion of railway network and connectivity across the country? Answer. 9. Explanation. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs approved 9 projects worth about Rs 24,000 crore on 24th of August 2016 in 9 states for expansion of railway network and connectivity across the country. Question. Which state has become the 8th state to ratify the Goods and Service Tax Constitution Amendment Bill? Answer. Delhi. Explanation. The Madhya Pradesh and Delhi Assembly ratified the Goods and Service Tax (GST) Constitution Amendment Bill, with this MP and Delhi became the 7th and 8th state to ratify the historic Tax Amendment Bill. Question. Which state postal circle launched a special speed post service for the High Court to accelerate delivery of summons and notices? Answer. Jharkhand. Explanation. The Jharkhand Postal Circle launched a special speed post service for the High Court, in a move that is expected to accelerate delivery of summons and notices and thereby save precious time of the overburdened judiciary. Question. Which state training center has signed an agreement with Israel for technology transfer and a contract for supply of spacecraft component? Answer. Odisha. Explanation. Central Till Room and Training Center, CTTC, Bhubaneswar, has signed an agreement with Israel for technology transfer and a contract for supply of spacecraft component. Question. A 2-day conference of South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation Finance Minister has been held in which country? Answer. Pakistan. Explanation. A 2-day conference of South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation (SAARC) finance ministers has been kicked off in Islamabad. Question. Which country has signed peace deal with leftist FARC rebels to end a war killing tens of thousands and displacing millions? Answer. Colombia. Explanation. Colombia's government has secured a groundbreaking peace deal with leftist FARC rebels, promising to end a war that tracked the country for more than half a century, killing tens of thousands and displacing millions. Question. Earth-like planet has been discovered near Sun using ultraviolet and visual Eshell spectrograph (UVES), and the high-accuracy radial velocity planet searcher (HARPS), installed in which country? Answer. Chile. Explanation. astronomers have discovered an Earth-like planet that orbiting the star closest to our Sun using instruments such as the ultraviolet and visual Echelle spectrograph, UVES, and the high-accuracy radial velocity planet searcher, HARPS. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more new updates.